Hi, I'm Nick Piles reporting live from IFA 2017 in beautiful Las Vegas. Here at 1851, it's our job to deliver you great stories about entrepreneurs, about innovators, about those that are making a difference within the franchise community. Today, we got to sit down with some of those great leaders. Here's one of those great stories. We're here live at IFA 2017. We're going to be interviewing franchisors. We're here with Josh York, who is the CEO and president and founder of GYMGUYZ. Josh, for our audience, tell us a little bit about your brand so they understand what we're going to be talking about.
Absolutely. So GYMGUYZ, we're number one in home personal training, and we provide our 3 C's, which is convenient, customized, and creative workouts. And pretty much we are an on-demand personal training service. So we come to the customer's setting of their choice and provide obviously our workouts. We come in our fully loaded wrapped GYMGUYZ van, stocked with 365 pieces of equipment. We like to break it down one for each day of the year, and we go out there and we change people's lives. So it's very rewarding and it's great.
So a lot of our audience are emerging franchisors, some probably thinking about even franchising. As you reflect back on being a franchisor, what were some of the biggest challenges or hurdles that maybe you didn't expect as you were launching a franchise opportunity?
Well, a big challenge is always going to be cash flow. That's a very big challenge, and also depending on how fast you want to scale, that's going to definitely, be a challenge. But really, just putting the proper systems in place, so we wanted to really focus on being very strategic with making sure as we scale and grow, we have the strategy and we could put the speed in at the same time. But as long as we have, the pieces to the puzzle there, we can grow strong and obviously grow fast.
Has franchising met your expectations? If you flash back to before you made the decision to actually do it, do you feel like what you expected out of this was true, or did you expect something faster or slower? Where were your expectations that you got involved?
No, my expectations are exactly where they were supposed to be, and we've always knew and believed obviously we're going to get to where we need to go. So absolutely.
So I think every emerging or startup franchisor that is trying to figure out how do we set up the right system, even from a development standpoint and bringing the right franchisees in, struggles with how do we work with franchisees, and that goes. And you and I have talked about this in the past, that units 1 through 10 are so vital because those personalities end up dictating the success of the brand. What has it been like working with franchisees? What are the good and the bad? Obviously, you don't need to call out specifics, but what for a startup or a brand new franchisor that thinks this is easy, how difficult or challenging is it to actually work with franchisees?
So it's definitely very challenging. We're very big on family, so family is what's very important. So I like to always say culture eats strategy for breakfast, and you got to be able to have that culture in line, because when you do have that culture in line, obviously everyone else is going to follow that. So we've focused from day one, starting at the development process. We do not sell franchises, we award them, and we put them through a 6-step process, making sure obviously they are the right fit. And when we bring them in, we make sure we lay it out for them as far as what's involved, and obviously there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, so we kind of lay it out on the table for them. So if they're going to be the right fit, and if we feel that they're the right fit and they're awarded a franchise, they're going to understand to follow our culture and our system.
What I love what you just said is the cultural part of even the sales process and the way that you're positioning your brand. How easy is it for the franchisees that buy into the system to get that? And is that ultimately the missing piece in their life, that once they understand that GYMGUYZ is about culture, is that what pushes them over the edge?
So, I'm very big on the whole family thing, and I think it is very important when we do, talk about culture. We always tie in our core values, which is drive, determination, respect, integrity, versatility, and excellence. And when they feel that kind of that camaraderie and they feel that closeness and that niche family, they do feel very comfortable, and that has helped us obviously scale very fast.
So you've had the benefit of being exposed through conferences like this to high-level CEOs that have created businesses that are very, very giant, founders that have created businesses that are very giant. How hard is it for you to be a founder of a business and have such a passion of it? And sometimes there's going to be a disconnect in the franchisees, and they didn't create this the way that you did. What is it like to go through that, and how do you relax yourself to say, I understand that my passion might be higher than some of the people that I end up working with?
That's a really great question. So really what it comes down to is nothing's ever going to be perfect, and I've always looked at it like I'm a very, very detail-oriented person. I'm all about systems, making sure everything's always perfect, but perfect's just not possible, so I make sure as long as everyone can give between 85 and 90% for the majority of the time, then we're doing a great job.
So I know you. I know what your personality's like. I struggle through some of the same things. What defines happiness in your business and in your life now? And do you feel like you found that? Do you feel happy, or do you feel anxious that you know that you got a great product, a great service, a great brand that you could provide to so many more people if you could just have the right franchisees? What is happiness in your mind?
Well, I always tell everyone, we are in the business of fitness, but we're really in the business of changing people's lives. And the amount of lives we've changed, it's very rewarding, not just from the franchisee side, but from the consumer side. We've helped people, young boys who suffer from depression, lost 100 pounds in 6 months. We just help someone get through cancer. That's very rewarding. So for me, when I lay my head down every night on my pillow, I feel very accomplished because we're doing great things.
Do you still have this urge to spread this faster than it's going?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's one of probably the hardest thing. Now, Josh Josh won't let anything fail. So you have that from a personality in you. Some may not carry that same mission, and in this crowded marketplace, the people that you want are still the same that guy wants, or that guy wants, or that guy wants. Is it hard to stay so focused and committed to this and know that you have to have some patience in it? And is it hard knowing that everybody else is gunning for the same people that you want to join your system?
That's a great question. So the answer is no, it's not hard. And the reason why it's not hard is because it's all about competing and being the best. And at the end of the day, I like to always say, if you want to be the best and you want to beat me, you need to get up 7 days a week, every day at 2:30 in the morning. And if you can do that, then you deserve to beat me. But it's about persistence, it's about drive, and it's about being able to show your passion and what you're doing to your possible franchisees, because they're going to feel it, and that's going to make them choose your brand over going with another concept.
So everything goes the way that you plan. What is this brand in 3 years, 5 years? What does it look like, and what is the effect that it's having with both those that want to get into business and the customers that you represent?
So, in 5 years, we're definitely going to be close to 500 locations. In 10 years, we'll be one of the largest fitness brands in the world. In 15 years, we will be the largest fitness brand in the world, and that's a guarantee. I like to always say our vision is to be the largest, but I kind of change that to our guarantee, because what we do is we help people, and it's very exciting, and we're going to continue to grow strong, grow based on that family-oriented, approach, and making sure we bring in the right people that can also help people and make themselves not only make a good living, but feel great about it too.
So I joke about this. I don't know that anybody that's at a conference like this or in this industry woke up and dreamt about being in franchising. Do you in your life have the opportunity to step back, pinch yourself, and just recognize the fact of how far you've come in this? And has your expectation or your reality and what you want to be when you grow up adjusted as you've gotten involved in a business like this?
It's funny you say that. I really don't think about it too much, because I'm just always focused on getting everything done and just driving forward and continuing just to keep grinding. But I am proud of myself, what I've done. I'm just more proud of the fact that I could really help people achieve their dreams, and not just from the entrepreneurial side, but from the consumer side. And that's what's very, very rewarding to me.
Yeah, I think, and for our audience out there that get to watch this on 1851, I think it's neat to see a founder that is so passionate behind the product. And I'll say this, I've said this before, there's going to be rare situations like this, and you can see this in the way that GYMGUYZ is growing, that it's actually a legitimate brand. It might not be worldwide yet like Josh wants, but it's cool to see where passion and culture drives the business, and you're clearly doing great things. So congratulations on that.
I appreciate that, Nick. Thank you.
All right, for 1851, Josh York, Nick Powles, take care.